Australia. Then, time for the Grand Prix. We had a terrible qualifying. I'm pretty sure we're starting like 11th or something. That is definitely way too low for a Ferrari in this season. George Russell ended up getting pole position. Checo Perez with P2. Fernando Alonso P3. We had P4. Oh, there's a lot of grid pens. Hamilton's down there. Verstappen's down there. Leclerc must be down there. There's a lot of grid pens. Ricciardo as well. Norris. Gasly, grid penalty. Wow, Leclerc starts last with a grid. Wow. So we actually start P4 thanks to a lot of grid pens. People chance to go and hope all is well to do. Back on F1 2021 with our Australian Grand Prix here today. Now then, there's been a lot of grid penalties, meaning we start P4. Charles Leclerc starts P20. Hamilton, Ricciardo, a bunch of drivers are behind us. Verstappen, we're starting P4 after a bad qualifying, but because of the grid pens, we're in P4. Ladies and gentlemen, second last race of our season. Hopefully we can get a podium and a decent result. Let's do this. Starting on the soft tyre. I remember the leaderboard this time. I forgot it for qualifying. I remembered it this time, and it slides out, and away we go. Here in Australia, not the best of starts from us. The two Alpines fly off. We're sandwiched between two cars, so we have to brake late through the two, and we do. We remain P4, just about almost spun out. Esteban Ocon is now chasing us. You can see the grid orders on the leaderboard. People like Charles Leclerc in P20 and whatnot. Hamilton's down there as well. Verstappen a bit down there. George Russell starting this one on pole, leading us off. Fernando Alonso now P2, overtaking Checo Perez. P3, we're in P4. And Esteban Ocon, P5. Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly, who also had a grid pen, starting on the medium compound tyres. Let's see if we can't get a podium here today. Ocon gaining, as is the rest of the field. And this is the turn we struggled at a bunch at qualifying. We hit the curve, but we're fine. Very slow, though. Very slow. Nice tight right-hander. Perez and Alonso sticking together. George Russell trying to escape from them and get a big lead. Nice exit there. And a nice end to the first lap. We have plenty of overtake to use, so we're going to make sure we use it as much as possible to try and catch up. Oh, went very deep there. Went very deep across the grass. Went lawn mowing there for a bit. We lost a bit of time. Oh, went deep again, almost into the grass again. And Ocon is not going to stay behind us for long if we keep making these rookie mistakes in a Ferrari. I can't believe it. Ocon and Lewis Hamilton right behind us. A couple of real fast cars trailing. Oh, we went deep there. That's going to ruin this part. Oh, we can cut across a bit. Some real fast cars trailing us, especially with DRS about to be turned on. And we are definitely not within DRS of Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon right now, who are still battling. Alonso still edging out P2. Checo Perez in P3. As Leclerc got up a bit, Leclerc's in 16 right now. He started P20, plumb last, so he's got a couple positions back. Max Verstappen in P8. And George Russell setting the fastest lap. DRS enabled. Ocon and Hamilton will hopefully fight a bit, which will hopefully keep both of them off us. Stop it. Subscribe. Meaning we can catch up to the front two ahead, or also fighting. Whereas we are not attacking or defending anyone right now. We're by ourselves, almost spun out there. And it's always the same. We gain, and then all of a sudden, we lose all the time by 15 laps of Australia. Push these soft tyres as far as they can go, as much as they can go, before we have to put onto those mediums. Decent turns there. I think we're out of the DRS range to Ocon. So we should be fine there. We just need to close down the gap to Checo as they're fighting. While they're fighting, it's the perfect opportunity. Because they're fighting. I know they have he's going to have DRS, but they're also going to be slowing down because they don't want to fight too much to wear their tyres and potentially crash. So they're going to be slowing down, as you can see there. And we can potentially catch up. Almost lost it there. Yeah, we've left the other two. Our podium is definitely on here today. George Russell is far gone, 3-4 seconds gone, but the podium's definitely on. And I think Checo Perez maybe making a move on Alonso there. He was, but Alonso slams the door shut. We touched the grass. Yeah, touched grass a bit there. But we get a nice escape, and Checo Perez sends it down the outside. and gets the overtake. That Red Bull slammed himself back up into P2. And again, because they're fighting, because they're battling, we are now gaining. With no threat of Ocon and Lewis behind us, we are clear to engage. We are in DRS. You heard the ping, we're in DRS. Now, we have decided, of course, I'm a McLaren fan, if you didn't know, and we've decided that on F122, which comes out in like a couple weeks now, we are going to be doing a McLaren MyDriver. It's going to be the story of Daniel Ricciardo. There's a lot of talk about Ricciardo potentially leaving McLaren in real life, so the story is going to be Ricciardo has left. He's retired from F1, and a young British driver, Harry Tuvey, has taken his step alongside Lando Norris. So that's going to be the story that we go with. And we've done a poll to see, obviously this series was every single weekend, qualifying on Saturday, race on Sunday, like now. And I've done a poll asking you guys if you guys prefer that, or if you just want it like every other day, twice a week, like a normal series, like a FIFA or a PES series. And you guys voted like a normal series, so it will not be every single weekend. Instead, it will be like throughout the week, sometimes on the weekend, blah, 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 just like a normal series, which I prefer as well. Because it's a new game, I don't want to wait till the weekend. I want to get it out ASAP, so I'm excited about that. We'd also stream on Twitch every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. GMT. If you're watching on one of those days, we are live right now. Come join us, link in the description. And we're going to be doing a My Team when the game comes out over there. Also, F1 Manager 22 is coming out soon. Well, I say soon, I think that's August 25th is that one. I'm going to pre-order that, and we'll be doing a series on that. We'll probably do McLaren on YouTube as well, and then a different team on Twitch, just the same. So more F1 content is coming. To Fernando Alonso, Checo Perez has got a little nice gap to him now. Oh, very close to the back of Alonso there, the back of that blue and pink Alpine. A bit in the grass there, a bit on the curb there. DRS on in the slipstream with ERS on as well. And I think the Ferrari may be looking to send it. He is on the touch. There was a bit of contact on our front left with 10 laps to go.
Okay, good work.
Jeff says great pass, and we get DRS, we should be able to go off. Jeffrey, vehicle condition, please.
Tire condition.
Yeah, he says it's all good. He says it's all good. There definitely was a little tap there, but I think that was more of our wheel than our front wing. Nothing to worry about. And we're looking decent. We're on the podium right now. Trying to close down to Checo Perez. Again, we have one more race after this next weekend, which will be Abu Dhabi. And this was a nice little F1 mini-series. It was really nice, actually, considering how well it done. It being every single weekend compared to how well I thought. Like, I did not think it was going to do this well as it did. But it was one of our most viewed series overall. Like, some of these episodes got a lot of views, which I think is awesome. It brought in a lot of F1 fans ready for the new game as well. Which I think is absolutely awesome. I've been enjoying it, having it every single weekend. I really, really have. Alonso, most likely in DRS of us. Lap 6. No one's pitted just yet. After 6 laps. We're approaching the pit window. Will people pit now? I'm guessing some people are going to start pitting now that you said that. There is Esteban Ocon first in the pits, just as we said it. Commentator's curse. The Alpine bite first, and Alex Albon moves up to P9 into the points for the Williams, which is massive. I'm excited about the McLaren MyDriver next year, though, because it's the team I support, so it adds extra pressure and makes me involved, like, engaged more. Like, I'm going to enjoy it more because it's my team. The story works. It's 2 young British drivers taking over from Daniel Ricciardo, matching up with Lando Norris. And also, they're not great. Like, when we drive Ferrari, obviously, they're one of the best teams in real life right now this season, and McLaren are rather stinky, unfortunately, so it's going to be a challenge as well. It's not just going to be too easy winning every game. Was that Verstappen issue? He's not the best weekend for him. He up to P6, but apparently... Come on, Checo. Before he gets in the pits, I want that DRS. We're gaining. Jeffrey, drive it in front, please. Yes, he is. 2.2 seconds. Alonso pits, Hamilton pits, Verstappen pits. I'm assuming one of the McLarens will pit as well. They do. It's Daniel Ricciardo first, and Lando Norris stays out. Max pit now. That probably means Checo's pitting next lap. We're pitting soon as well. Interesting. Moves are happening. Pits are happening. Oh my god, we almost lost it again. The curbs in Australia are deadly. Does Checo dive into the pits? He does. He does indeed. As did George Russell. And Harry Tuvey, the Ferrari, will be leading this Grand Prix, baby. Let's get a good lap in. Let's get a good in lap, baby. We need a perfect in lap. Need a perfect in lap to try and overcut, I guess, because we're going after them. Try overcut these two guys ahead of us. Charles Leclerc in the pits, our teammate.
Charles is in.
Yep. I saw. Almost 2 tenths up right now. We're having a good in lap, as is. Can we keep that up, though? This is fantastic. Almost half a second faster this lap. And this is what we wanted. If we want to close the gap when we come out of this pit stop, this is what we needed. A good in lap before we pit, and then a good out lap on our fresh mediums. Watch out for that grass. Watch out for the gravel. Ay. Right, bring it down. And dive into the pits, my friend. Let's do this. Slow entry, but we're in. And where are we going to come out at? Remember, we were P3. Obviously, before Checo and Russell went in. 2.6, go. That's not bad. And they're being held up by the Aston Martin. AlphaTauri, so there's AlphaTauri in the way. That just went into the pits. George Russell goes. Oh, it's going to be close. There is Checo Perez. Have we gained him? We were about 2 seconds off him before our pit stop. Let's see how far away we are now. Oh, I think we have to. Yeah, I think we lost some time, actually. I think we lost some time. Or maybe not. Is that Alonso and Hamilton behind us now instead of Ocon and Alonso? Ocon and Hamilton, sorry. And trailing then. Still sitting P3. Still on the podium as of right now. And there is Checo Perez. 1 turn ahead of us. Not too far ahead. I don't think the overlap attempt was terrible. I don't think we lost too much time, if I'm honest. I think it's still doable if we put in some solid laps. If. Nice tight turn in there. Up to the last right-hander. Overtake on the last bit of overtake. Use the juice. Jeffrey, drive it in front, please. Yes, he is. 5 laps to go. 2.7. Okay. So we did lose some time in those pits, I think. Either they had a faster pit or our in-lap just wasn't that great. Maybe his out-lap was just a main grass there. Went in a bit of grass. Tight turn. And we escape. Let's go. 7-10 faster. Who has faster up for now? George Russell. No. Harry Tuvi of the Ferrari. I'll say more of that and we're putting in a stinker lap. I'll say more of that and we have an absolute rotter of a lap here. An absolute rotter. Ay. All that hard work to get fastest lap obliterated by the next lap. Well, we get the extra point at least. I'd prefer the extra few points of being P2 instead of P3, but that's A-okay. Come on. Oh, all over the grass. And all of our hard work is done. 3 laps left. I don't think we're gaining him now. We just have to hold on to P3 now. We just have to hold on. Hamilton's taken Alonso for P4. Yeah, I don't think we're catching up to Sergio Perez. But let's just hold on to a podium spot, shall we? And we can go into the last race rather pleased with ourselves. Have we won a race with Ferrari? Have we won a race this season? I don't even know, actually. I know we've got podiums. Have we won a... I think we won Baku, right? Or we won something. Part I hate. It's the part I hate. 2.8 ahead. That's the part I hate. So I've been taking it rather squirrely. We're definitely not catching 2.8. Our best chance was the lap after the fastest lap. After we had that fastest lap, we was on a tear. But the next lap after that, we done terribly. Even if we catch up now, I don't think we have enough time to catch up and overtake. We had to have a good lap after that fastest lap. We had to follow up with a big lap, and we didn't. Lost most of our time. And I think P3 is best we can get now. Almost crashed a couple of times this lap. Weren't a great one. And again, P3 is the best we can get, which isn't terrible. I feel like we're a P3, P2 driver. Oh, what is terrible is we lost fastest lap, and we're definitely not getting that back now. We're definitely not getting that back with 2 laps to go. With 1 lap to go, sorry. It's the final lap of the race. And we are on board. Take us through the race, Karun Shandlock. What's his name? Overtake off. And a tight right-hander down to gear 2. Oh, dipped onto the... Oh, wow, that was very slow. Oh, my God. Last lap. We don't like ending in style, do we? Last lap of the race, and we're doing this. What is this for a last lap? 4.2, yeah. We had it for a second there, maybe in P2. After getting lucky starting P4 thanks to some grid penalties. But we definitely, I'd love to end this series off with a win at Abu Dhabi. I really, really would next race. We'll see, if it happens. But I'm not too sure. Did we have Jeddah this year? Or is Jeddah our last race? Did we take Abu Dhabi off? I can't remember now. Because we haven't done Jeddah, and I love Jeddah. But we haven't, or does that come in the second seat? No. Oh, but we have to have a look after. I forgot now. Maybe we didn't select Abu Dhabi, maybe we selected Jeddah. I can't remember. I've been calling it Abu Dhabi. And your race winner, George Russell of the Mercedes. Sergio Perez gets second. And we come home to finish off the podium with a P.
Yes, that's a podium.
Oh my god, I thought we had a penalty.
The team have worked especially hard this weekend.
It says grid pen on the leaderboard. Oh no, not grid. It says 5 seconds. Charles Leclerc is driver of the day. P8 from P20. That is very good from him. It says we have a 5-second penalty. Was we 5 seconds ahead of Hamilton? It didn't look like we were. And Max Verstappen, back-to-back world champions for Max Verstappen. Mercedes fans are fuming. They win the race though, as Max takes the world championship. We are on the podium, so even that 5 second, we are on the podium. So at least we have a podium to celebrate the second last race. Did we get 5 seconds?
Our championship leader is still sat at the top.
We did, but I guess we had the 5 seconds to Alonso. Where was Hamilton?
Who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Hamilton DNF'd?
Has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today.
Fastest lap, 118. Well, first of all, how did he get 118? And second of all, when did he DNF? Albon. I thought Albon was doing well. Albon was last. Wait, what? Okay. We're 56 points off the thing. We need to get 1-2 if we want to get that. My thing bugged there or not? It says Hamilton got fast. I'm pretty sure that bugged out. I'm pretty sure that bugged out. He was P4, right? Well, that saved us from losing a podium. I don't know what just happened. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the last race is. And I've called it quits there. Jesus Christ. Well, we didn't do Jeddah this year. I love Jeddah. Oh, well, F122 will definitely do Jeddah, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of this race weekend. I'll see you next week for the final race of the season at Abu Dhabi. Yeah, we won 2 races. Bahrain and Portimao we won. P2 at Baku, Canada. And we won Mexico. We won 3 races. Not too bad. Much of us always take care. And peace.